Task number 7, VPN. Consider a company with offices in different geographical locations. Can this company connect all its offices and sites to the main branch so that any device can access the shared resources as if physically located in the main branch? The answer is yes. Furthermore, come on, you cannot close. All right. Furthermore, the most. Oh, I see. Okay. Furthermore, the most economical solution would be setting up a virtual private network, VPN for short, using the internet infrastructure. The focus here is on V for virtual in VPN. When the internet was designed, the TCP/IP protocol suite focused on delivering packets. For example, if a router gets out of service, the routing protocol can adapt and pick a different route to send their packets. If we talk about the packets, we talk about the transport layer, layer 4 in OSI model, or layer 3 in the TCP, right? TCP IP versus OSI model. Oh, there you go. You will see multiple let's say solutions. For instance, here you see 4 layers, but there is a TCP model, a TCP IP model with 5 layers. Let's go to images just to see, because I'm really curious. I want to see if I can find it with the 5 layers. Actually, I will not search this. I will just say 5-layer TCP IP versus OSI. Here we have it. TCP IP OSI model, physical layer with physical layer, data link with data link, and then network, transport, and application with the application layer, and obviously with presentation and session incorporated in the application layer 5 of TCP IP. But there is also like this application, transport network, and the network interface concluding these two. This is pretty good representation because you can see also color coordinated and you can easily see what's inside them. So now if we go for, I'm not logged into ChatGPT, but if I'll say here TCP transport layer data, let's see if we say data type, what we'll get. Yes, of course. I just matched a bit segmenting segments, and for UDP are datagrams. Segments and datagrams are in the transport layer. Let's go back to here. So the physical layer or the network interface are bits, network layer are packets, and the transport layer are segments or datagrams. Cool, let's go back here. All of this, everything that I explained, you can just see on my channel. You can just go back to see the videos and you will see more explanation on those concepts. When internet was designed, TCP protocol was focused on delivering packets. For example, if a router gets out of service, okay. Almost all companies require private information exchange in their virtual network, so VPN provides a very convenient and relatively inexpensive solution. The main requirements are internet connectivity and the VPN server and client. The network diagram below shows an example of a company with 2 remote branches connecting to the main branch. A VPN client in the remote branch is expecting a VPN client in the remote branches is expected to connect to the VPN server in the main branch. In this case, the VPN client will encrypt the traffic and pass it to the main branch via the established VPN tunnel. So as this room explains, what you see here, the lines in blue is the tunnel, the VPN tunnel, the encrypted VPN tunnel. The secured VPN tunnel, easily to say. Here we also see a firewall between the router and the server. Here we see servers, database, email, internet, and DNS. Here we see another segment of this network, and here we see another one. In all of these, you see the router over here, and I presume this is a switch or a router as well, but they are pretty close together. Yeah, so the concept of this one is to see that this is the internet and the blue one is the tunnel, the VPN tunnel that is created. The VPN traffic is limited to the blue lines. The green lines would carry the decrypted VPN traffic. Yes, obviously. So between our devices, the green lines are the decrypted, like you can see the data clearly. But in the blue lines, everything will be unreadable. In the network diagram below, we see two remote users using VPN clients to connect to the VPN server in the main branch. In this case, the VPN client connects to a single device. A remote user number 1 VPN client, you will see the laptop, and another user 2 in another branch or in another place, another laptop. They both use the VPN to connect to whatever they need from here. Once the VPN tunnel is established, all our traffic, internet traffic, will usually be routed over the VPN connection that is via the VPN tunnel. Consequently, when we try to access an internet service or web application, they will not see our public IP address, but the VPN servers. This is why some internet users connect over VPN to circumvent geographical restrictions. However, the local ISP, internet service provider, will only see encrypted traffic, which limits its ability to censor internet access. In other words, if a user connects to a VPN server in Japan, they will appear to the servers they access as if located in Japan. These servers will customize their experience accordingly, such as redirecting them to the Japanese version of the services. The screenshot below shows the Google search page after connecting to VPN server in Japan. So on the left side, sudo open VPN. This is the command to use the VPN. Now, if you search on my channel, I presume how to set up the VPN for TryHackMe, something like that. You can see the video where we set up and connect to TryHackMe VPN, and I think to stay in this networking specific room like what we study now, I think we set up a certificate also. That is just the previous one or two rooms back. We talked about certificates. So here the user connects, sequence completed. This is the initialization, sequence completed. When this line appears, you are basically connected to the VPN. And now here you can see on the right, when this user tries to access the google.com, basically it will recognize like it is a local. Even though he accessed this VPN from, I don't know, whatever country, Italy, for instance. Finally, although in many scenarios, one would establish a VPN connection to route all the traffic over the VPN tunnels, some VPN connections don't do this. The VPN server may be configured to give you access to a private network, but not to route your traffic. Furthermore, some VPN servers leak your actual IP address, although they are expected to route all your traffic over the VPN. Depending on why you are using a VPN connection, you might need to run a few more tests, such as a DNS leak test. Finally, some countries consider using VPNs illegal and even punishable. Please check the local law and regulations before using VPNs, especially while traveling. Answer the questions below. What would you use to connect the various company sites so that users at a remote office can access resources locally within the main branch? Very hard question. Okay, there was just a little error there. So the VPN is the answer of this question.